This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, in with my traveling partners, and the only ones I trust to travel with. I can't say that for real. I travel with other people.
That's high praise.
I know.
I travel with other people.
She reeled that right back in.
Well, there are others.
Somebody was listening going, nah, I see you don't want to go nowhere with me anymore. So, yeah, I mean, but yeah, y'all are fun to travel with.
Oh, we're relegated now to just being fun to travel.
The get along gang.
Yeah, that went real lowbrow.
Y'all are the best get along gang. Listen, guys, how's everything going? What's happening today?
Yeah.
Oh, man, trying to warm up. I'm not even going to lie. This frigid temperatures is not the funnest thing in the world. And
no, it's not.
You know, why won't it just snow?
Kamel came in his snowsuit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I'll be ready. I'll be ready.
Yeah, Kamel came in his snowsuit. So, yeah, we're having another Friday. I had a good event last night.
That's what I was about to say. Tell me.
Please.
I don't know if you saw the pictures, Kamel. I wish, oh, man, we got to be sneaky like Jermaine.
I know.
And start having.
She was killing it in her ball gown.
Start having the pictures ready.
That's why I produced the show. That's why I put the images in the buckets.
Well, you need to be produced sometimes.
Yeah, because you were doing the thing last night with Maura, and you were killing it as always, Jermaine.
Right.
Talk about it.
So it was good
Don't
stuff.
Be all coy.
It's influencing the future of donation. It's a Maura event, a Black History Month event. It was a sold out event. It features a lot of people who have donated, who have received donations and things like that. But it was a beautiful event. There were tears there. Yes. Yeah. And for those who don't know.
They was giving them up at the place. Like surgeries was going on. Y'all was really.
I'm not fooling with you today.
Yeah, you showed up and you left something.
I ain't fooling with you.
You left
today.
without something.
Which you could sign up to be a donor while you were there. They weren't going to take it immediately, but you can come back later.
Gotcha.
But it was so good. So many great people. Rita B was there.
Nice.
It was just a really good time. People laughed at me. I made some cute quips and the audience laughed.
Quips?
Yeah.
What a word.
I don't have jokes.
You have quips.
I have quips.
Musings.
Wow. What an intellectual term there.
But it was beautiful. It was a beautiful event, and we really did get the word out. The whole thing is if you've ever questioned yourself, should you donate? What's the answer, Java?
Yes, you should.
That's right. That's the answer. So, yeah, it was a beautiful event. If you want to see pictures, you can follow me somewhere on social media. There's some stuff out there.
We'll get Lauren to post some things.
Oh.
And then now to keep the brag train going, next Thursday?
The brag train. I love that.
You have a is that Thursday or Friday?
Next Thursday, but we'll get into that.
Okay, we'll get into that.
That's in the show today. That's in the show today.
Okay, see, that's why I'm not the producer.
Why you want to stick photos
I'm going ahead.
Why you want to stick photos of me? So let's slow down a little bit before we get ahead of ourselves. For our first stop today, we're heading to Oxford to the University of Mississippi's presentation of their 2025 Black History Month concert. If Love Fails, Try Nothing Else. That's happening coming up February 25th at the Ford Center for Performing Arts. And in the Zoom with us today, we have a plethora of people. That's a real word, Kamel.
I use that word.
Just like quip.
But quip, I never heard of that one.
Just like quip. We've got a plethora of people in right now. I'd like to introduce two of those people. Andrea Drummond, the program coordinator in communications in the Department of Music, and the director, Dr. George Warlassi Quasidor.
Did you do it?
I tried.
Did you get it right?
I tried, Dr.
Chime
Dorr.
in, doctor.
Dr. Dorr, I tried. But I wanted to go ahead and bring those two on. And then you two introduce the other two that are in the room with us as well. But welcome to Next Stop Mississippi, everybody.
Thanks for having us on today, Jermaine.
Thank you so much. And then what a beautiful program that you all have coming up on the 25th at 7:30 p.m. at the Ford Center for the Performing Arts. Let everybody know a little bit about what they can expect at this event.
Well, we've got a program filled with guests. We've got a guest artist, a world-renowned soprano, Angela Brown, will be joining us. We've got the University of Mississippi Concert Singers, directed by Dr. Donald Trott, who's also on this in this room with us. We've got the Ole Miss African Drum and Dance Ensemble, which is
Yes.
directed by George Dorr, who is also the producer of the Black History Month concert. And I
Yes.
will let Dr. Dorr take it away from here.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Dr. Dorr, welcome to Next Stop Mississippi.
Yeah, let me congratulate you. You have just pronounced my name correctly.
I told you,
Good
Mel.
Dr. Dorr, this is a once in a lifetime thing. She butchers names. She's Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, no, she did so well. We
Wonderful.
are excited because here at the University of Mississippi, this is the 20th celebration of Black History Month through the concerts we always feature. It's going to be very hot, entertaining, educative, and we have the diva, opera diva.
Yes.
Angela Brown.
Yes.
Please don't miss. It's a lifetime, once in a lifetime opportunity.
That's right.
I am
We
so
should also
excited.
mention that the concert is free and open to everyone. So
Oh, wonderful.
Tuesday, everybody is welcome.
I love this. I love this. Dr. Dorr, give me more. I love you talking.
Let me tell you, this is a university-wide program.
Yes, sir.
Offices from the chancellor's office, provost's office, dean, you name it. They have all supported us, and every year we try to bring in the best because Ole Miss is a flagship university. We want the best for our university. But we are also proud of what we do over here. Our music department, we have very rich ensembles. So Dr. Trott will be conducting the concert singers. Maybe I should keep quiet for somebody else to talk.
Dr. Trott, please come in.
Yeah.
Dr. Dorr does so good, though. But talk about the concert singers at this event.
Absolutely. Good morning. Delighted to be here, and I'm always appreciative of Dr. Dorr's work in producing and participating, of course, in the Black History Month concert. And we're over the 20 years we've been participating as well. Not every year, but when we alternate with instrumental groups, we were always thrilled to participate and have the opportunity to celebrate Black composers and their music. And so this particular year, the concert singers, which is a mixed group of 43 singers, are doing movements from composer Robert Ray's Gospel Mass, which was premiered in 1979. Really, as the notes go on Robert Ray, this work was meant to be a one-time performance. But actually, of all of his works, it's the one that's really been performed the most and all over the world.
Right.
So we're doing 4 movements of it. Credo,
Love it.
one called Acclamation, Hallelujah, Praise, Sanctus, and Agnus Dei. They feature the choir and then piano, bass, and drums. And the 5th movement, then Sanctus, also features our other guest here, Abby Thomas, who is a senior
Yes.
vocalist here at Ole Miss and just a wonderful person and a beautiful voice.
Let
So
me get
we're-
into Abby a little
I
bit.
know.
Abby, welcome to Next Stop Mississippi, the showcaser for this event. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished so far there at Ole Miss.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here, and thank you for the compliments, Dr. Trott.
Yeah. Kamel, you got anything to ask?
Well, I'd love to know just because I'm sure there are a lot of, students and people who are in high school who are thinking about going to college and actually pursuing a vocal career, a music career, and just don't know where to get started. Talk about your experience as a student. What made you make this decision? What made you go to Ole Miss, and just more about your program?
Great. So I came to Ole Miss by audition, and I had a great support team from my high school, and they highly recommended me coming here. And I've just had overall a great opportunity here as a soloist. I've gotten to travel abroad with concert singers.
Come on, man.
And I've also traveled abroad as a jazz vocalist with the Mississippians. Um, this place has really gotten my start as a vocalist and helped accelerated it. So
Yeah.
I'm just anyone that wants to come here and be a vocalist, they should definitely come here.
Abby, what does the future hold for you?
Yeah.
Outside of, your work there at the school?
So I am hoping to become a professional jazz vocalist. I'm starting a band here locally.
Nice.
And I'm also applying to grad schools to study jazz music. So I'm just hoping to take it further.
Yes, I love that. Come on now.
I just want to say I'm getting real Samara Joy vibes from Abby over there.
Oh, look at her. She's excited. She's excited
real
about that.
Samara Joy vibes.
She's excited about
I
that.
love Samara Joy. I love her.
Well,
awesome.
we love you just doing what you're doing there at Ole Miss. I'm just in love with everything. Andrea, when it comes down to what they can expect a little bit more, I mean, let them know some details. Where do they need to be? What time is it? And things like that.
So the performance is going to be 7:30 on Tuesday, February 25th at the Gertrude C. Ford Center here on the campus of the University of Mississippi. It is a free concert. So, anybody is welcome to come. Get here a little bit earlier so you can get a good seat. Dr. Dorr, do you have anything that you would want to add to what people can expect from the performance?
And Doc, how long have you been with the music department at Ole Miss?
Myself, this is the 24th year.
Come on.
Nice.
Thank you. And I would like to say that every year we have a theme for the Black History Month concert. And this year the theme is what? If love fails, try nothing else. And again, I want to also add that the African Drum and Dance Ensemble, maybe we are the first African Drum and Dance Ensemble within a university in Mississippi, and we'll be performing an indigenous dance from Ghana and two other pieces. But let me talk briefly about what Angela will be performing.
Yeah.
3 prayers from Margaret Ghana, composed by Richard Daniel Paul, and the libretto by no other person than Toni Morrison.
Yes.
And again, we'll be performing Nkieru Okoye's music, Cherry Story, from When the Caged Bird Sings. And so that rings a bell, right?
Yes.
The text inspired by legendary Maya Angelou. And of course, John Carter's cantata. So it's going to be a very hot mix.
Beautiful repertoire.
Pleasant experience.
Yeah. Beautiful
Wow.
repertoire. I love it. 2025 Black History Month concert. If love fails, try nothing else. There is a stack up, though. University of Mississippi has some events coming up, and I wanted to get into some of them. If you know these, y'all just chime in. So, University of Mississippi, the Wind Ensemble concert. Is that going to be tonight, 7:30 p.m. at the Gertrude C. Ford Center for the Performing Arts in Oxford, right?
That is, yes.
Okay.
It is also a free event. 7:30, Gertrude Ford. It's going to be great.
It's going to be a good
A
event.
good event. Yeah, the Wind Ensemble always puts on a wonderful show.
And wind meaning the wind instruments, right? Like flutes and
Correct.
things like that, clarinets and
Yes.
things like that. Love it. Love it. So if you're a wind instrument fan, please do. And then you've got coming up next Friday, February 28th, it's Spring Music Major Advantage Audition and Visit Day. It's a big title.
Ooh.
Let everybody know what that is about, Andrea.
So it is a big title. It is it's a chance for prospective students to come and tour the department. They get to attend classes, attend ensemble rehearsals. They will get to audition. They need to sign up in advance. If they would like to audition, they can actually have a question and answer session with current students. They get to meet the faculty. They get to attend a showcase put on by the music department. It's just kind of giving them a chance to experience what we have going on here so that they can learn a little bit more about the department, learn a little bit more about what we do. They can talk to students like Abby. Abby can tell, get some inside information from our students, get some guidance from our faculty. So yeah, it's just a wonderful day. Even if you're not going to audition, it's still a great day for you to come and visit the campus just to kind of get a feel for what we've got to offer.
Awesomeness.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Where can they get more information about everything we just spoke about?
So they can visit our website at olemiss.edu/music, and it'll take you to, we have a page for scholarships, a page for upcoming events, a page that features all of our various ensembles and degree programs. And we would highly encourage them to go to that. It's olemiss.edu/music.
Got it. I love it. I love all of y'all coming on. So many beautiful voices. Andrea, thank you so much for helping me coordinate everybody in this big, beautiful party for all of your stuff that's coming up, especially that Black History Month concert. Dr. Dorr, I am so glad I pronounced your name correctly. I'm patting myself on the back for that.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm expecting you also attend the concert.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oxford, here I come.
That's right.
Okay.
Here I come. Mr. Don Trott, thank you again for joining us as well. And Abby, baby, you've got a future, and I'm so glad you've taken it by the reins there at Ole Miss. Such good stuff that you're doing there. Again, I'd like to thank everybody from the University of Mississippi for letting us know all about what they've got going on. Stick around. We've got more on the way. We're going to be heading to, where are we going next?
Where are we going?
I got a whole trip planned out.
Nice.
It's the Mississippi Community College Choir Festival. The whole state is coming together. You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bobby Rush. As a blues man, I love Mississippi Public Broadcasting. If you support Mississippi music and their local programming, donate now, right now, and become a member today, not tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Doesn't matter how big or small, but we prefer big. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Desiree Frazier, host of the award-winning news program, Mississippi Edition. We bring you conversations about the latest news from across the Magnolia State. Whether it's politics, healthcare, or education, you'll hear in-depth discussions on issues that matter to you. So join us each weekday morning at 8:30 on MPB Think Radio, or download the podcast, listen through the app, and online.
The fastest woman in the world was from Sand Hill, Mississippi. Tori Bowie, Rankin County native and gold medal Olympian from the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Games, passed away at the age of 32 in 2023 after conquering the world in sprint events and the long jump. The three-time NCAA All-American track and field elite athlete was also a fashion designer. We will always remember Tori Bowie. This has been an MPB Moment in Black History.
Black people, now known as the Margaret Walker Center. Her 1966 novel Jubilee and her poetry.
Welcome back. It's Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, in with my traveling partners, Kamel King, entertainment attorney, and Java Chapman, the boss.
The boss.
Okay.
I ain't your boss. That's what he
your
says.
boss.
I ain't your boss. Hey, listen, I'm about to throw a monkey wrench to my MMPs in the back. This is where I go off script a little. So if y'all go back to that segment 1 folder, I have an image from a Black History Month parade that's going to be happening. We're doing a little what's happening right now. From a Black History Month parade that's happening in Greenwood, Mississippi. They're scrambling. I know they are. It's a beautiful thing with a green background, y'all. It's for the culture and friends, and they present the Black History Month parade Saturday, February 22nd, 10 a.m. in Greenwood, Mississippi. It begins at New Zion Missionary Baptist Church. Look at y'all. That's why I love y'all. Blake, Sahana, they did that. And then you'll head south on Avenue G, north on Avenue M, and it ends at Broad Street Park. For more information, you can go to our SIP events calendar. Also, now, I heard y'all laugh. All right. Now head to segment 2, everybody.
Wonderful.
Segment 2, I've got 2 more What's Happenings in there. The first What's Happening in our segment 2 folder is Tommy Davidson, the legendary Tommy Davidson. There he is from In Living
Love
Color.
that man. You know he's from Mississippi, right?
Is he?
Yes.
Really?
Originally. He
was adopted. He was adopted.
But this is where
you're sure right. I read that.
Yes.
You're sure right. Well, Mississippian, we'll
That's
call
right.
him. He is going to be at the at Johnny T's Bistro and Blues February 21st. Show starts at 7 p.m. But if you know anything, he does a mean Sammy Davis Jr.
Man, and people don't give Tommy his props.
I know.
He is a wonderful improv actor.
Yes.
He is a great comedian, a great stand-up. He's a great active comedian, too, where he uses all of his body and impressions and sounds.
That's right.
And he keeps reinventing himself.
Well, he's about to come here. I can't believe it.
That's
He's coming to Jackson tonight, Friday, February 21st, 7 p.m. at Johnny T's. And finally, in this version of what's happening around your neck of the woods, it's the Black History Month Family Day. That's going to be Sunday, February 23rd, 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. at the 2 Mississippi Museums. It's free now. Celebrate Black History Month at the museums. This program will feature guided gallery experiences and hands-on crafts, followed by a special screening of Till, with popcorn included at 2 p.m. in the auditorium. Following the screening, there'll be questionnaires for families to record their experience. It's free, and it's free every Sunday, and they're inviting you out for the Black History Month Family Day this Sunday.
Take them up on that. I think people take that for granted when they do free events, and they really do it up at the museums, and the opportunity to tour the museums for free. The whole world needs to take advantage of that.
That's good stuff. I just came from there yesterday. Make sure you go back out there.
And they're always changing. So if you saw it a couple of months ago, it's not the same when you go through there again.
No. The curation is off
Shout
the
out
chain.
Michael Morris.
The curation.
The curations.
It's off the chain. All right. Let's get into our next stop. We are heading to the coast, our favorite place, of course. And we are on the line with Kate Sawyer, Association of Mississippi Community College Choral Music President. It's the whole state coming together, everybody. It's the statewide Community College Choral Festival happening at my favorite place because it's got so many letters in it. If you take the acronym MGCCC on the Gulf Coast, that's the 27th and the 28th of February. And I just want to invite Kate into the fold right now. Welcome to Next Stop Mississippi, Kate.
Hi, Jermaine. Thank you. And Kamel, how are y'all?
We are doing good. You, ma'am, have a grand piano sitting behind you.
And you pronounce my name right,
and
so I'm impressed.
Well, I am a frequent listener, okay?
Nice.
Right.
I'm in our choir room actually here over at the Jackson County campus of MGCCC, and this is our baby band that we use in, we have a recital class today. We have so many music events going on, but today I really want to highlight what's coming next week, which is our statewide community college choral festival.
Yes. I love this. I love the whole idea of everybody coming together. Now, I was a choir kid my whole high school career, and so I understand going to these festivals and things like that. This is not a competition, though. Is this a festival or is it a competition?
So the whole idea behind this is that when we have our community college singers come together, that they're creating music with each other and for each other in an environment that feels supportive and not judgmental and not ranking. We're not ranking anybody. You've got to remember that we, as mostly two-year institutions, that we have students who may only be able to dedicate one semester or 2 semesters or 3, just up to 2 years to choir. And we want them to have meaningful experiences just as much as those students who have been through honor choirs all the way through middle school and high school and now into college. So the idea of this festival is that all of the community college choirs are invited to come. And this year we've got 8 choirs participating.
Beautiful.
And yeah. So we want everybody to come together and offer their best. So each college that is attending this year will have the opportunity to present 15 minutes of music from any kind of ensemble, and large choir to small ensemble, that they would like to bring and highlight those groups. So we plan on hearing a lot of great music with a huge variety of what they're bringing to offer.
This is awesome. And 2 days of it.
Yes.
Wow.
So we do 2 days because not only are we having concert sessions, which are open to the public, by the way, and I'll give you some more info about that in just a second, but we have open concert sessions, but these students are getting together and learning new music with our guest clinicians. So we welcome them about 11 a.m. on the first day, on Thursday next week. And after our short welcome, we'll immediately go to work for about 2.5 to 3 hours of rehearsal with our clinicians. This year we have Dr. Brian Kittredge from University of Alabama, Birmingham, and Dr. Philip Stockton from Mississippi State University.
Right.
And they're coming to work with our mass choirs that they'll work with will be over 100 students each. So we're looking about 150 students in each choir.
Wow.
Right.
That's why you need 2 days.
Man.
Yes. So, and again, this is music that we're going to be learning on the spot for this festival. So it's an opportunity to really hone in some of those musical skills that you learn in the choral classroom with your individual director, but also have camaraderie and fellowship with other students throughout the state who love to sing.
Right. I love this.
Yeah, Kate, I got to tell you, MGCCC has a wonderful campus, and one thing I have to say even more as a broad stroke about the community college system in Mississippi. It is just one of the best systems in the nation. And, I think people don't really understand just how stellar our community college system is throughout the state. How many great programs they have, how many opportunities they give students to really cultivate what they're doing, and then whether they want to go into the workforce or go into a 4-year university, they are ultra prepared. As well as sports and other things. So I encourage anybody who is thinking about college, if you're sitting on the fence, look at MGCCC as well as the other community colleges, because it's just top tier across the board.
Well, I'm a community college product. And so I graduated from Hines Community College, and yes, there are a ton of programs that you can go into. You can go into radio technician at Hines in Utica. So they even have a radio technician program out there. But yeah, I'm in love with community colleges. And Kate, I'm just so glad that you're over this whole thing with
So one of the wonderful things that we have at MGCCC at our Harrison County campus, we have our Immersive Media Performing Arts Center, which is where this will be held. So we call it Impact. And the Impact is a beautiful space, 1,200 seat auditorium, which is why we're able to open these concert sessions up to the public free of charge. We have our open concert sessions at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. on that first day, the 27th. And then the big finale with the mass choirs will be 11 a.m. on Friday, the 28th. So you'll get to see the large groups of all the different colleges combined together. And then we will do one big whopping finale number, all 300 plus students together on stage singing. And I know it will bring chills down everybody's spine that is listening. So if you are down here on the coast, or if you want to make a trip down here to the coast, the 27th and 28th, I know we're coming up on Mardi Gras, but if you can come 2 days before the weekend before Mardi Gras, you will have a chance to hear choirs from all over the state that you would not necessarily be able to hear down here on the coast. We've got Northwest coming all the way down to us. Hines is coming. Holmes is coming. Coahoma is coming. We've got Jones, Southwest Mississippi, East Central. And I think that's everybody. And of course, all 3 campus choirs of MGCCC will sing together.
I love it. You know why Kate is so excited? Kate, you're a singer.
Yes, ma'am.
Give it to us, Kate, right
she's
now.
not just a singer; she's a soprano. And I was a second soprano, and I always envied first sopranos. She's a real soprano.
Well, we will definitely pop off some high notes during the festival.
I'll pop off the medium ones. Kate, let them know a little bit about your passion for singing and what it is you do at MGCCC.
Oh goodness! So
get them C's right.
So I've been here for 9 years now, directing the choirs here at the Jackson County campus.
Okay.
And before that, I taught middle school and high school choir. I'm also a voice teacher. I spend a lot of time in one-on-one instruction with students, really just helping them discover what their voices can do when they really open up and have a passion for singing. I direct musical theater as well, theater workshop, and all over the community. I partner, with different groups to help infuse a love of singing. So I work sometimes in community theater and in church. I sing in church every Sunday.
That's right, Kate.
Sing for the Lord now.
Kate's
what
a
I'm
singer.
talking about.
Kate's a singer. I love it. I love this.
And that's
Kate.
a bad sweater you got on, Kate, too.
It is.
Yeah, that's bad.
It does.
I had to bring out, we have to keep our cozy sweaters handy for whenever we get these cold snaps.
It's drafty. Yeah, it's drafty. Kamel is in a full snowsuit, so don't worry, Kate.
Right.
Listen,
Level
Kate,
for the weather.
Are there any more events that are coming up at MGCCC that everybody should know about?
Right. So because of this beautiful impact, the impact that we have a partnership with the Gulf Coast Symphony. And speaking on behalf of just our MGCCC choirs, we're thrilled to have been invited by the USM Choral Union to participate in this upcoming concert of the Carmina Burana. Okay, so this is an epic orchestral and choir piece.
Okay.
It's on March 15th with the Gulf Coast Symphony, USM Choral Union, and all 3 MGCCC choirs will be participating in what is promised to be over 200 singers on the stage, 100-piece symphony orchestra, and it's going to be a huge event. And this music, the Carmina Burana, if you don't recognize it, yes, you do, because it's that scary thing that goes...
All right. I know it.
That's how it opens and closes. And then there's a bunch of really interesting stuff in the middle. Talk about high notes. We got those. Low notes. We got those. We got some Latin. We got some German. It is a beautiful piece of music. And that's March 15th coming up at the Impact. And that address for the Impact, in case anybody is living in the old world, scribbling down addresses, it's 409 DeBeat Road in Gulfport.
No, you didn't, Kate. No, you didn't say
She said the old world.
Scribbling down. Just throw away all pencils and pens and papers, why don't you?
She's got some. Kate, we got a comment. It's comment from Mushroom Sally. Mushroom Sally says, I love this event when I was in JUCO, Holmes Community College Choir and Coachman a cappella group. I remember the 2016 event like it was yesterday. Shout out to Mr. Joel Hill, best choir director ever.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love to hear that. Yeah, we always get great stories of people who remember this event because there's really nothing else like it. The energy that the singers bring, the hard work that they bring, and the product at the end of it, which is something that will never exist again. You're operating in the moment, and it's something so special, and you cannot get it any other way than bringing hundreds of singers together.
Awesome. Mushroom Sally, thank you so much for that comment on our YouTube live stream. Kate, let everybody know where they can get more information about everything.
Sure. Well, the Impact has a website, so you can go to the Impact website or mgccc.edu. We have an event calendar for the Impact linked there. And, just stay up to date on the social media front. I'll be posting on, y'all can all friend me on Facebook and Instagram, okay? I will be posting some information about it coming up and certainly blasting out all of the details. So, please find me. And we hope to see you there if you can make it.
Yes, this beautiful choir concert, Statewide Community College Choral Festival. Kate Sawyer, thank you again for joining us today.
Thank you, Kate.
All right, everybody, when we come back, we're heading to the Women in Media celebration, something I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
A measuring show.
Since 1970, MPB has been enriching the lives of Mississippians.
Everything we do gives us the chance to grow and learn.
With your support, we are always there whenever and wherever you need us. Together through the years, together in the future. Please consider making a donation at mpbfoundation.org. MPB, your stories, our mission.
What's happening at the Mississippi Legislature? Tune in to MPB's At Issue for an inside look at the legislative session, interviews with legislators, and perspectives from both sides of the aisle. I'm your host, Wilson Stribling. At Issue airs every Friday night at 6:30 on MPB Think Radio throughout the session. You can also subscribe to the MPB At Issue podcast and catch At Issue videos on YouTube and at mpbonline.org. MPB's At Issue. Tune in, Mississippi.
For this moment in Black history, we recognize civil rights icon Aaron Henry. He joined the Mississippi branch of the NAACP in 1954 after taking an interest in voter registration drives. Henry became state president of the organization in 1959. He was a founder of the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party and was one of the delegates who tried to be seated at the 1964 Democratic National Convention. He also served in the Mississippi legislature from 1979 through 1995. This has been an MPB moment in Black history.
Welcome back to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I am Jermaine Flood, in with my traveling partners Java Chapman and Kamel King. Java and Kamel, I've got another little what's happening before we get into our segment.
What's happening?
Okay, everybody, go into segment 3. I love calling audibles.
Right.
I love calling audibles.
Omaha.
I know
Right.
it. Everybody go into segment 3. There is a Rap and Sip event coming up, a night of Southern culture and style. That's going to be tonight, 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. at the Gathering Place in Columbus, Mississippi. Taji Raps presents Rap and Sip, an unforgettable evening of head rapping, culture, and connection. And let me tell you something. If you are an African-American woman, you are just in love with head wraps and you want to know how to do it, and you go to YouTube and you try to find DIY videos and you try to do it yourself, and then your arms start hurting because you're up there trying to wrap it, they're going to help you.
There's a lot of citizens who know nothing about what you're talking about right now.
But I'm trying to help them too, so they'll help you learn different techniques of wrapping your hair. And whether you're looking for a girls' night out, a unique date night, or a way to celebrate Black history, this experience is for you. Learn head wrapping techniques and styles, sip, rap, and vibe in a creative atmosphere. Dive into the rich culture and history of head wraps. And it's limited seating, so get out there. Friday, February 21st, the Gathering Place in Columbus, Mississippi. Now for our final stop.
No, hold on.
Huh?
I love how you said date night. Java, Is that what you're gonna tell you? You're like, yeah, baby, you got us some tickets to something.
No, but listen.
No, come here. If she tell you gotta go.
You got to go.
You got to go.
But if y'all learn how to wrap ahead, let me tell you something. Maybe she can't wrap her own, but you learn some techniques. You just want some cool points with your lady. So
I guess that's
let me wrap your head for you.
That's a great spin on it right there.
I'll try. It's very intimate. Okay, let's get into our final stop of the day.
And again, if she tell you you're going.
You're going.
You're going.
And you better figure it out.
You better figure it out.
Listen, our final stop is one that I am proud to be able to present to the Next Stop Mississippi audience today. It's the Women in Media Celebration. It's going to be happening Thursday, February 27th, presented by Women for Progress of Mississippi and the Women for Progress Radio Network. This is a beautiful event celebrating women changing the dialogue in Mississippi. And right now, I have none other than the president, of Women for Progress of Mississippi, Willie Jones. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, wow. Thank you all
Is it
so much
Dr.
for
Willie
having...
Jones?
No.
Okay, I'll put the doctor there if you need me to.
But I like that.
You give me that. You give me that. I am so glad to have you here.
And Ms. Jones, you styling and profiling today.
If you're not on the live stream, you're missing out.
Yeah, you're not on the live stream.
She came through queening.
Right, you are missing out.
Yes.
Now, this event celebrates and uplifts women who have made outstanding contributions to the media industry. And I'm going to go ahead and just say the elephant in the room.
Yeah, please. Go ahead and put it out there.
I know. I am one of the nominees for this event. So thank you.
That's right, and rightfully so.
Thank you.
Very deserving.
Just tell everybody what about the nominees and about the event and why it was birthed. I just want everybody to know.
Yeah, Women for Progress of Mississippi was founded now over 46 years ago, the organization by Miss Dorothy Stewart Samuel, who really created this organization to be a catalyst for change. And of course, bringing awareness to the issues that impact our communities was central in that particular founding. And Women for Progress Radio, which came much, much later in 2010, was just another way at that particular time is how do we continue to move this organization and what we do to the next level? And how do we even expand our capacity and our reach? And that's how Women for Progress Radio was formed. Started out in a 30-minute program at WNPR, and then it went quickly. The movement continued and went to an hour, and then it went to 2 hours, and then COVID hit. And oh my God, you know, it was a great talking about great opportunities out of really something that was impactful in our entire country, but it allowed us to move digitally and create it when people were at home and looking to how do I stay tuned into what's happening in my community, what's happening in my families. You know, Women for Progress Radio really became a voice for women and for families. And so now we here in 2025 celebrating 15 years of a radio network that was founded in the Mississippi by women, created by women, produced by women, hosted by women. And so we are so excited to be celebrating this milestone of 15 years.
Love it.
But one of the things that's been a cornerstone for Women for Progress is we just don't celebrate Women for Progress. When we celebrate, we have to bring all other voices into the table. And so when we talk about women in media, we got to look around and look at the amazing women that not only doing what we do, but doing it in so many different ways.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what we're going to have next week. We're going to be celebrating over 17 amazing women like yourself,
Yes,
Jermaine, who are doing it in different ways. Not just journalists and reporters, but they're writers and they're content creators and now in 2025, what's probably been for a while now, women are leading
Yes,
news
ma'am.
organizations in such a big way.
Yes, ma'am.
They're no longer behind the scenes and working from desks. They're making things happen. They're creating all types of platforms to really communicate what's going on in our world. And so next week, we're going to be celebrating that on so many different levels. And I tell you, you just don't want to miss it.
No, ma'am.
If you have not gotten your ticket. And what's so exciting, too, and when I say exciting, because even when I'm talking about it now, I'm on the edge of my seat, is the group of women that we are bringing to the table to celebrate.
Stellar.
These
What a wonderful
women
array
that,
of women.
You know,
wow.
we don't see every day, but you all are hitting the ground running just like this morning. And what's so important right now is making sure that our voices are heard. And so we're excited about this group of women, and we're just going to have fun, and we're going to lift up, and we're going to just be, it's going to be amazing. You don't want to miss it.
I know
okay?
I am. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Kamel, you got anything to ask?
Well, I certainly would like to know your background. What have you done where it has put you in this position where now you are at the helm running this thing and celebrating all these wonderful women?
Well, I tell you, back in 2010, when I became president of Women for Progress, I had no clue that I would have experienced what I've experienced for the last 15 years. Because, hey, I'm celebrating 15 years of leadership with Women for Progress, too. But I was a business owner, still a business owner, into workforce development. I was rocking and rolling and putting people to work in transportation jobs all over the state. We had 3 locations, one in Jackson, one in Greenville, and one in Tupelo, a truck driver training school. And we also had a staffing firm that hired experienced drivers and leased them out to manufacturers and distributors throughout the state of Mississippi. So had no clue about, hey, getting into this community service arena. But I have to say, one of the things that I am so excited about, and I just shout about Women for Progress every day, is community service and your ability to serve, especially when you're a business owner, to me is parallel. I cannot imagine a business or organization being able to be successful without having a parallel service component to what you do. And so when Ms. Stewart tapped me to be president, and I said, okay, I would just work on the team. And she said, no, I want you to be president of this organization. So she evidently saw something in me that she wanted to make sure, as she continued to build her legacy, to make sure it continued. And she created a foundation within Women for Progress that is really a vehicle that we just been getting behind that wheel and riding for the last 15 years over her legacy. But it's not just about one person. I just get the privilege of being president. That's a privilege and honor, and the women, but it's about the women that are part of this organization that are from every single walk of life. They're in courtrooms, they're on the benches, they're in doctors' offices.
We have I've got a picture, y'all, of them in a full group. It's a full group of everyone.
Very diverse
so
group.
Women from all over, they nurses, they're housewives, they're everything. And so those are the women who are doing the work in wherever they sit and wherever they stand, raising children and leading businesses and sitting everywhere we that we exist.
Yes.
I love it.
And so that's what we celebrate, every time that we come together. And of course, this organization is one who, one of the things that Ms. Stewart was adamant about is excellence, impact, outcome. And women, we are busy and we got 10 hats that we have to do. So when we come together, it better be about something.
I know that's right.
And it's going to move quickly. I want you to know it's going to move quickly. Can I dote on you a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
So I want everybody to know she is the president of CEO of Dependable Source Corporation, a workforce development center serving the transportation industry since 1995. She's provided professional DOT certified drivers across the South and was recognized among Mississippi's top CEOs CEOs in 2018.
That is excellent.
So it's just good stuff.
Wow.
And now I got to get you back on the other show that I produce, AutoCorrect. Now I got to get her back on AutoCorrect, Java, so she can talk about that.
Good.
But I love this. Let everybody know where they can get more information about the Women in Media celebration and Women for Progress.
Yeah, of course. I want to say very easily, if you want more details about the amazing women that we're highlighting, is go to womeninmedia2025.com.
Okay.
Womeninmedia2025.com. All the information. If you want to be a sponsor, you got about 48 more hours if you want to be a sponsor that you can get on board. But the tickets are available there. Low cost. General admission is $35, and we have VIP tickets too. You can check it out there. We're also on Eventbrite, womeninmedia.eventbrite.com. You can go there also and get a link, and there you can purchase tickets also right online. We will not have any tickets sold day of event, so get your tickets now.
Yes.
And I'm gonna hate to tell you that you can't come in when you get there.
They're gonna treat you like the ushers do at church.
That's right.
When you showed up late.
Step this way. Step this way.
The door does not open. The door doesn't open.
That's right. That's correct.
I'm so grateful to Women of Progress for considering me as a nominee.
Mm-hmm.
I am just grateful to you for heading up this beautiful organization, and I cannot wait to sit amongst a room of women who are just movers and shakers like I am, and movers and shakers like you. I just look up to all of you. I'm a little rough around the edges, so when I get in there, I am. But I'm a grown up about it.
Yeah.
But I'm just so thankful for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
No,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Listen, everybody,
Wonderful.
we've come to the end of another great trip. This has been a beautiful day. We want to thank you for riding shotgun and thank all of today's guests. We've had Willie Jones. We've had Kate Sawyer. We had a whole plethora of people in the first.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Dorr. Andrea. It was everybody. Thank you all for making this show what it is each and every single week we come on here. Listen, if you want more information about these and what else is happening around your neck of the woods, visit mpbonline.org and click the community tab to view SIP events. For Java Chapman and Kamel King, I'm Jermaine Flood. I got to get it out. Join us next Friday. We've got a Mardi Gras episode coming up here on Next Stop Mississippi. Thanks.